What is going on? It really is hard to read the perspective on these levels without a background or anything. Okay. Oops. Okay. So that's the part that we have to make work now, is when I push this, the thief needs to be hanging on. Also, before we do that, if the thief is not hanging on, uh, if the thief is not hanging on, she should fall immediately. I guess we do this. Oh, wait, that's is supported. I don't know why we would need to do that though. That doesn't make sense. Why does everybody ask me about The Last of Us? I am not paying any attention to this. I'm not interested in that game at all. I don't care anything about it. I don't know why anyone thinks I should care anything about it. Just because you guys all like to care about high budget games that wish they were movies. That's not my thing. I really don't care. They have top-notch graphics. That is true. They have very good graphics. Just like Transformers 3 has very good graphics. Okay. I don't understand why this character doesn't fall right away. Even though we're about to remove this situation by doing another thing, we need to fix this. So here we go. Did I not save my freaking level? Oh my God, guys. If you want to succeed in the game industry, save your level. My Pulitzer Prize winning level. Not that the Pulitzer Prize is worth anything anymore, but still. Go down one. Saved. Oh, we got to cam it. Okay, hold on. Breakpoint. Breakpoint. Nope, don't do that. Okay. That was where we wanted a breakpoint. This is very weird. Okay. Oh, because you're clinging to the guy now. That should not be how it works. You can't do that. That's okay though, because that'll get automatically fixed by the thing that we're going to do. All right. So yeah, we're okay, hopefully. I think we just do this. Okay. So we want this guy to go with the thing, and we're going to try the experiment of setting support ID, even though we're clinging from the side, whereas support ID is traditionally represents the thing that we're on. So stop clinging. Okay. So the other thing, though, okay. God damn it. How many people today are going to ask me about this game? Stop it, people. I don't care. You can care infinity amount about The Last of Us 2 and then see where you end up in life. There we go. You know what I think? I think gamers are kind of babies. That's what I think. Is this seriously the story? Is the story, because I haven't been following this at all, is the story that they wanted to avoid spoiling you, so they put different characters in the trailer so that you wouldn't know that somebody dies? And then gamer nerds are having gamer nerd rage because the trailer was inaccurate. Is that seriously what's happening? Because I have no respect for anyone who's mad about this if that's actually what's happening. Throw her off the cliff with the rock. You're mean, man. Is this like the gamer nerd version of tearing down statues of Ulysses S. Grant? Is that what's happening here? Like, it sure seems like they did that so you would have a better experience playing the game. Like, get a fucking life. Go watch that old Saturday Night Live clip with William Shatner telling the Star Trek nerds to get a life. All right? Go watch that. That is how I feel about this thing. That, by the way, I don't actually know anything about, but this is what it sounds like to me. God damn it. Is that how big of babies gamers are these days? Are you serious? Okay, so now this one, we have this weird, oh, that wasn't good. What the hell happened there? So the character is kind of dragging into the thing. I don't know why that's happening, but you push the block off while the character's clinging to it. We just did that like 30 seconds ago. The story is actually just bad. Okay. I mean, I understand people. If people are actually mad about the story being bad, then that's fine. But the story to all these games is bad. So, like, I mean, if the story is way, way, way more bad than usual, then that's fine. But, like, why don't you get mad about the stories of all games being bad? Like, level up, bro. Go read some actual good stories. Yeah. Someone says you're talking about the group of people who went to great lengths to destroy projects because they announced they would be timed Epic Game Store exclusives. Of course, they're this petty. Yeah, like basically the internet makes people petty weasels. Is what we're seeing, and that's. I mean, I don't know what to do about that. It seems to apply to all sides of the political spectrum and to all demographics. So, GG's humanity. It's been good. You were a petty weasel before the internet. Okay. Okay, so like now we're going to want to get on to the next cliff. And I'm trying to think about something. I want to do a thing where let's just advance time a little bit. So we know how this level is going to start. So we're going to say that at some point we get to here. And I think this is going to be one down. Oh, one more down. Oh, no, one down. This is going to be, we need better perspectives on this level in some way. Yeah. So you can at least see the heights here. So then this guy, I mean, we sort of need a top view, but okay. So this thief is going to be here. And now we're going to have the interesting problem. We already have the interesting problem. Like I can't, so I was going to have the thief hang and then the warrior kind of come back. Also, this doesn't work because the problem is the thief could come straight here Um, if we add some stuff, whoa, then the thief can get here, and the warrior can do this, and then push the thief to somewhere where she could get back on. Yes, okay, so this is going to be the trick. Here's what's cute. Okay. So the thief is going to have a little get on platform here. All right. Problem is, okay, watch this. So thief goes here, kaboom, right? And then it's like, oh, I want to get the warrior across. So, okay, pretend I don't do this actually. Pretend, whoops, because the player is not going to think about that, right? Like, oh, let me just go, probably. We can, of course, encourage that better by the position of the block. But anyway, so I go across. And then it's, oh, well, okay, hold on, we're off camera. We're off camera. Let's get the level on. Maybe we need a top view instead of a side view. Whoops. All right. It's impossible to tell where things are, man. Maybe if we like connect them, like, does that help? I mean, that kind of helps, but ruins the puzzle if it goes up too high. If it doesn't go too high, I don't know. It doesn't really help, in my opinion. What are you using for your UI? I am using program code. It is called Programming the Computer. I'll show you why the warrior needs to bring a rock with him. Because of this. Okay, so I go here, and then I want to bring the warrior back, and this is really the only place that I can go. So warrior didn't bring the rock. So now the thief is stuck, right? Actually, let me, oops. The thief is stuck because she can't go back left because she's too low. So the only way to get the thief back is to do this, all right? But now the thief is, okay, hold on. We didn't make our map big enough. This is a cheesy way of extending the map out. So let's try this again. So thief goes here, right? Wants to bring the warrior across. The warrior comes here. Now the warrior needs to get the thief back. So he goes like this. She is on land, but now he has to ditch the block. All right. And the only way to do that, I mean, he could kill the thief by doing that, but you don't want to, oops. We have to fix that. So he could do that. Now we have no block to get across to the last thing, which isn't there yet, but you'll see. So the warrior needs to bring the other block across so that they have a way to get out. And then the question is, what is the last one going to be? Okay, so maybe once we get the block across, that's fine. Actually, okay, no, here's what we do. This is cute. This is cute. Okay, so what we do, cut that out. Okay, and we over here, actually, we don't want to cut that out all the way. We just cut that. And this, we do this. So you kind of think, oh yeah, I totally want to get there. It's a little bit of a distraction. Are those even the same height? Dude, this is so weird. We need more lighting. We need more things in the scene so that the brain has perspective. Okay, so this actually still doesn't work. Oh no, actually it's fine. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to make it seem like you want to go here. But really you want to go here. So I need gonna need to fix the camera a little bit to make this more comfortable. Like that. So I guess I'll do this whole thing. So we go there, he goes there, there, there. Okay, now thief is good. Um, yeah. So this kind of seems like what you want, except actually you cannot. Actually, we could put a block down there, and then it seems like, all right, let's just move our guys over here so we don't have to do all this every time. Put a block here. I don't know. You know, my policy on red herrings is variable sometimes. For some reason, in this game, I kind of want to do them sometimes, whereas in most games I don't. I just want it to seem like maybe you do this for some reason. But like, okay, I could try this, but then there's no way to get the thief back, right? I could try this, and that's no good. Um, it's terrible ground level being there. Let me. All right. So if I push this off now, it'll actually fall pretty far. So what you actually have to do is the following. You come here, which doesn't seem like it makes sense. And then you go there. Oh, except that doesn't work either. It should, though. Okay, I'm going to take out. I'm going to say that you actually do cling to something that's falling, because that's better. The camera mode is in the actual game. Yeah, you can switch the camera around. Does the thief catch a falling stone? No. No, that does not happen. All right. Only in the form of a red object or fish. Well, great. That's great. So really, we do this, and then we go here. I guess falling breaks clinging anyway. I don't think it should, though. Oh, because when things are support, okay. We break support. We break support for falling. Generally speaking, and clinging is using support. But I really want to do this. So how do I make this work? Let's edit our level a little bit more. Ooh, that's not what we wanted. Bring this up too, so this looks a little more natural. So I was saying that this is bad because the thief could just go straight here. Get rid of this block. But I don't think that's actually true, because then there's no way to get the thief back. Okay, so this looks like a weird thing now. I'll keep that one. So I mean, I kind of want to go look at the falling code and hack the support thing for this. And then hope that that works correctly. All right, let's see. Hope I saved that. Okay, we'll see what actually happens here. This is like, there could be other factors that make this a problem. Is the confusion intentional? No. Do you know why it's confusing?
Because the game is not done.
Yeah, see, that did. Is there ever a case where confusion is intentional? Yes, sometimes. Like, guys, when games aren't done, they aren't perfect. Even when they are done, they're not perfect. All right. If you're going to bother someone who's making a game about every single thing that's not done, they'll go insane because they know a lot of things aren't done. They know that this perspective is a little bit confusing. They know that. All right. They don't need you to tell them that. Let's, however, take this moment to see what we can do about it. One idea that occurs to me is to move the sun so that shadows cast from things. This will help a lot more when there's an actual scene, and it would help a lot more if these things were like taller. Like that's pretty extreme. I don't know. See, that still doesn't help that much. Oops. There we go. Like now things aren't all in the camera, and I mean, it doesn't really look better, but it probably will later when we put this down here. Maybe I should. So right now we still only support 2 camera views. This might be officially the time to support 3 camera views. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when it's very sheer surfaces like this, like completely flat surfaces, um, it is, your brain can get confused, right? But as soon as you have stuff that responds to lighting more naturally, it'll help as well. I don't know, something like this. I don't like how much in shadow the dude on the right is. So we have to debug that. We have to see if that thing that I didn't work or if there's some other support break. Maybe falling doesn't move supported things. It's probably that when the thing falls, it doesn't move the clinging dude. We'll see though. Mm-mm. Do you still keep each geometry a square? I mean, if you haven't seen the images of the levels that are done, you can go back and look at those in the VODs. Occasionally, you can just scrub through till you see them, and it'll show you what it looks like when the graphics are done. Or not even done, but closer to done. All right, so this is going to be for the rock, right? That's for the rock. Okay. It didn't remove it. Okay, well, let's see. Wait, that now the guy didn't go with it. Like what? What is happening there? Okay. There's something weird with undo here, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so we're gonna go here, bam. So there should be one thing. Wait, what? This is by position, not by ID. Oh God. Okay, that's weird. We're gonna have to put a note here. But wait, then how come we ended up in start falling down there? Oh, it's this. This at break actual support. Okay, this is weird. Okay, break actual support. Where else is that called? Probably teleport. Oh no, that's a call to. Yeah. Okay, so if it's a guy, we ignore it. Okay. And then instead of this being a separate function, let's do this. I think. We do use semicolons every day. We use semicolons every day. Now let's see what happens. Still the same damn thing. Approximately. All right. So now supported is empty for the rock, which is good, but the other guy is starting to fall elsewhere. And I think now it's because, yeah, so now it's because the rock moved out of the way. And we are now we're now falling because the rock's gone, because it didn't bring us with it. So what we want to do is bring it along. Okay, so so we're just saying, hey, let's make a move info. So it's going to be support. Okay, so that's a support move there. How do I set followers only mode? This thing takes so long to load in, I can't like respond to anything. How do I frickin' see? They keep changing the interface. I can't, like, what? Guys, Twitch. Twitch, you're so fired. All right. There's a screening for The Bit Player, a documentary, like a real world screening in virus time, or like an online screening. Looks like an interesting movie. All right. Um, yeah, dude, that interface is so slow. Like I'm popping it up and it takes it like 10 seconds to load in. People rated me from Coding Garden. I didn't know that. How am I supposed to know that? What I know is that they're making the chat unreadable and I don't know why. It just looks like bots spamming. So, you know, welcome people rating from Coding Garden, even though I had to turn on followers only chat. There was an alert in chat. They did. I can't see the alert if it scrolls off due to 500 people spamming Leafs. Okay. How am I supposed to see the alert that it's a raid if people scroll it off? Is this my fault? No, it's not my fault. Need a raid jingle? No, I don't. No, I don't. All right. So we'll turn on regular chat again in a minute or so. Except we probably can't because now people are going to be miffed and then they're going to spam intentionally and then it's going to be very sad. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So what were we even trying to do before that happened? We were trying to program a computer to do things. Um, right. We were doing this support thing, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's okay. Like, there's weird rules here. Um, like right now. Oops. Like, I don't know what happens if the thief is holding onto a block and then the thief lands, but the block wants to keep going. Like, that's definitely a thing. What if we keep working on video games? It's a good question. All right, let me actually move everybody to faster positions here. You know, we don't even know if we're gonna keep this gameplay feature, so like maybe I shouldn't work too hard on this. I just want to do this level. Let's so that is a support move right now. It's like not visually in sync, but it is support until the thing lands, and then it's falling. So we have some other code kicking in when it's falling. All right, let's see. Let's see if chat is civilized at this point. Look at how long this takes to come up, guys. Like half the buttons here don't even appear for 10 seconds. All right. So we go here and we say, see, I don't have this same settings thing on my iPad app over there. So there's probably some way to do it there, but I don't know how. All right. Like, why is this in a tiny window when all this other garbage gets a whole thing? All right, let's see what happens. Wait, no, that's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. No, off is at the bottom. It's not the top. This isn't like monotonically. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, we want we want to know when this guy starts falling. So we're going to set a breakpoint and start falling. And we want the second one because the first one's going to be the rock. Second one, wait, what? Really? Maybe the dude is set to falling. What? That's the rock. And we never get a second one, and he just falls. What? Okay. Okay. We can play rough. We can play rough. Oh! See this continue falling? See this continue falling? It assumes that everything is a falling move. If we have a support move here due to someone clinging, don't add falling move. It should get re-added if the guy is still clinging. Okay, if single dot move info dot move type is not equal to dot falling, continue. See, sometimes you just do one thing in gameplay code and like it has ramifications. Of course, we might have just broken falling for some weird reason too. Actually, I'm going to change that check that I put in. Okay, well, I mean, that was weird, but it actually works, okay? So now I can go here and here, and then the thief can go there. Okay, you know what? Let's celebrate by making a release build. It'll take like 30 seconds. And we'll play that. We'll set up the level so it's playable. Actually, no. Let's fix the problem first. So like support moves. The deal is support moves assume XY motion. They don't do Z motion. So mostly for reasons of robustness. Okay. Dude, there's just consequences everywhere. So what happens, the way we do support is all the other entities that aren't, well, all the other entities get their positions added up for the tick, and then we look at how much they moved. And I've changed this code so many times, I just look at it and it doesn't go into my brain anymore. So like up here, we collect all the support transactions. Actually, before we forget about it, I'm going to go back to the following thing. Just do that. Okay. Consequences. Consequences. Okay. So this is the thing, before we do the main pass, we set everybody's deltas to 0 here. And then the other functions that move them, add those deltas. Then we do all this stuff. And so the thing that does support, here we go. See here, we set the Z to 0. Okay. So we're going to say if supported dot entity type is guy, I should have just made an is clinging function. Dot none. Clinging is true. Okay. So if we're not clinging, we set the delta Z to 0. And so that, I swear, dude, having Firefox open at all is just killing us. All right, undeclared identifier supported. S dot, right? I guess we didn't copy that into a local. Yeah, delta is just a general word that means change in something, right? Comes from math, but use it in programming sometimes. Okay, that's not perfect, but it's better. That is good enough for now until we decide if we're going to keep this feature. Okay, one more thing that I want to do that should be easy. This thing right here, right now I pull out and then turn, and that looks really awkward, and then duck. Let's do the turn early. Also, I mean, we'll reduce this just in case, but so we know ahead of time, because remember yesterday, for those of you who are in that stream, we had this thing where people usually do a jump animation if they're going off a ledge. We detect that you're going to go off a ledge before you do it. Okay, so turn toward the thing we are going to cling to in advance. So we're going to do this. So I think we can do that. Like, yeah, so the guy is in a move transaction. He's in a controller proc. So we have this, and I think we just do this. Should be easy. Watch it not be easy. Okay, so dope. Said, watch it not be easy. So, right, we are already turning. Let's just add an extra parameter here. Stomp turn is okay. This might still be a valuable check. This was sort of an assert that we put in early on that made sense at the time. It may not really be necessary, but we'll do it. It's a little bit self-documenting to say that we might be stomping on an existing turn. Because when you, so that, I'll show you in the level, right? The thief is starting out facing sideways. And so anytime you start walking off a thing, we turn you toward the direction that you're moving. And then we tried to register another turn in the opposite direction. It said, hey man, see the thief is facing the camera, but would face right. But here, okay, that didn't. You know, okay, it's better. It's better, but the problem now is the animation is set to control turning. And so that's something that would get fixed when we have an actual animation for this. Right now, we don't have animations for clinging to a block, so this is where we're going to leave it, I think. All right, we're going to make a release build. We're going to play that. We're going to set that level up correctly and make a recording of the solution. And then we're going to Benny test the whole game to see how much that I broke. And you know what? We sort of decided this doesn't help that much. But we could test something else. See, there's this max simulation time step. We're going to let that be bigger. Okay, so if we're playing a test that doesn't have timing, so for time tests, I don't think we want to mess with the time step. But for untimed tests, we'll just let the max time step be like 8 times as big, and we'll see if that helps. I tried 4Coder. I tried it for a minute, and it really didn't do what I thought an editor is supposed to do. So I bounced off it pretty hard. Add some banding in the pillars. Well, it's easier said than done. Oh, you mean like just with the colors of the blocks? I'm not sure that's going to help. Oh, unless you mean like lining up the stripe. Maybe. Yeah, let's see. So first, let's make the level playable. Why is the camera? Did I not save? Did I not save our new and improved camera? All right, there we go there. And then we're going to delete this. Warrior's going to start like there. This pillar doesn't really need to be as big as it is, but we're keeping these sort of roughly 4x4s. Okay, and then thief is here. All right. And because we know the solution, we just need to do that. Actually, we wanted both of these like this. So we pull that, we pull that. Oh, don't know if I recorded. Whoops. Get this. Okay. So we're going to go here. Warrior is going to come out and go there. Yeah, I could see how stripes would help, honestly. So Warrior's going to go there, and then Thief is going to drop. And then Warrior is going to have to get rid of that, I think, to go, right? And then goes here. Oh, whoops. Nope, that was the wrong thing. Remember? We don't do that. Okay, that was a weird. Oh, did we ruin this? I think we ruined this. Yeah. Okay, so I broke the level. Remember when I was moving this up and down to make the shadows better? I broke the level because now the frickin' thief will just die with a rock falling on her head. That is not good treatment. So I'm going to move all this up by 1 again, which means the shadows won't be as good probably, but you know what? We're going to try that idea of striping it. Let's see, how should we do this? We can go, okay, this is scary because we have a bug in this, by the way. All right, so what we can do is stripe these. It's a little bit of a giveaway that you're supposed to go in this direction, but whatever. Make them a little bit like that. And then here we'll stripe this. Okay. So, oops. Gotta stripe that. Let's see if that's starting to help. I mean, sort of. I guess. Maybe a top view. See, we can't cycle between 3 views right now. It's only hard coded for 2, I think. So, um, like a top view would be helpful, I think. All right. And then let's stripe the rest consistently. Okay, so there. And it's not easy to tell. Anyway, like with all the shadow and stuff here, it's just weird. But all right. That probably helps a little bit. Like once you jump once, you'll be like, or you know, okay, so we pull this, pull that. Let's go over get this first. We go here. This guy goes there, comes down, fills that, and therefore can do this. Wait, is this correct? Wait, we didn't. Okay, so first of all, we need to do a time test on this level. Oh, right. Okay, the reason it has to be the corner is because the thief can't do this on the edge by herself. I forgot that part. Okay, so we go there, we push that off. All right, let's record time test. Boop, 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 boop. Jump, bring this on back, push that across down there, and then so now the deal was, I mean, this is fine, right? And then I like that. That's cute. I don't know if we will keep that in the game. Excuse me. But it's cute. How's everybody doing? Could add some fog for better perspective. Totally. Like there's all sorts of things you could do to make it better. We could try to figure out like there is a fog entity that we could put in there. We'll try it after the Benny test is over. Um, Normally I would think, I'll just wait till we do the actual graphics, but maybe in the meantime, it's fine. Yeah, it looks strange without proper animations, totally, but that's game development. Game ain't done till it's done. And like I said, we don't really know if we're going to keep this as a gameplay element, so it would be kind of goofy to do animations for it if we don't know we're going to keep it. I'm going to go straight for a 3-way camera cycle because I would have to stop and program that right now. And it's not that easy. Like it's something I would want to sit down and think about because the thing is, I mean, I guess it's fine. You really want to, if you're going to do three, you want to do N cameras, right? And we actually do not like, we're trying to be very responsive. So we don't force you to wait till the camera transition is done to transition back or whatever. And so in the case of, um, in the case of N camera transitions, we have to do sort of like a convex interpolation, right? Across like a convex polygon where each one is at one of the edges. You know what I mean? And it's like, I know how to do that for triangles pretty easily, but for other things, I'm not completely sure. Is it stuttering because it's going fast? It is stuttering because I'm on a laptop and I'm streaming and I'm running a game and it's not optimized. Like, oh, okay. Maybe, let's see. Like, because the game is not done and it's going super fast. Like, geez, what do you people want? Okay. I'm not going to stress about this. Shouldn't this test end? Did our Benny test get wrecked? No, okay. I'm not going to stress about that assertion. We're going to, because again, first of all, that level is going to be deleted. But secondly, I keep seeing fun levels that I haven't played. Reddit is banning accounts for upvoting wrongthink. Wow, that's terrible. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I think I think America's done, honestly. I don't know what to say about any of this. Did you guys see the thing about the Magic the Gathering card artist who was ostensibly fired because she just followed the wrong people on Twitter and liked a couple of tweets? Not because she tweeted anything, but because she followed the wrong people on Twitter. Where are we going to go? I don't know. Casey wants to go to Japan. I don't think I would like that. Um, but I do agree. I do agree it's not good. Several of the levels take a long time to finish. Well, we'll see. It might be a new bug. We'll look at it. I haven't been watching that closely, so we'll look at the list of fails at the end. That's why I'm doing this, is to see if I introduced a problem with the clinging, right? Hmm. Have I ever developed on remote machines? Um, yeah, I don't really enjoy it. That was weird. It was like a light frozen diagonally. I think I might have messed up falling or something. Like something about falling in weird cases. That one is supposed to not work though. You know, it could just be the time step thing, honestly. Making some levels not finish. Like I said, hey, let the max time step be times 8, and that was an experiment, but maybe it's a bad experiment. See, it seems to be working for most levels, but for some levels, maybe not. It's nice to have the ability to do what you need from a resource perspective. Yeah, I just like my laptop has 32 gigs of RAM. Like, do I really need more than that for anything I'm going to do? Not really. I mean, the CPU speed sucks, but trying to program over an internet connection also sucks. So I don't know. You thought you just got spoiled on diagonal beams? No, there's no diagonal beams. At least I don't think so. How many levels are finalized? You mean visually? I don't actually know. And they're at different levels of visual polish as well. And we screwed things up recently by changing our renderer, so there's a lot of things are not necessarily right. That's a level I just made right there. Emacs works fine over network, maybe for you. In the final game, you can make diagonal sausages happen in weird situations. I never managed to do that. Exactly. Emacs is slow without network latency. Like Emacs is too slow for me on this local laptop. Okay. So if you're talking about now also putting it on a cloud server that like Amazon is going to swap out from under me all the time, no, thank you. Oh, you played Jelly No Puzzle? Yeah, it's a good game. It's really hard though. Hope you manage to solve some levels. Made it to level 10 and got stuck. That's pretty far. You don't understand how the people running Reddit, Twitter, etc. don't understand where this is all leading to. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand, but I don't understand. You know, it's not pretty, but not world ending. Yeah, but the young adult publishing industry is not the medium for all communication between people. It's a bit different in terms of scope. Yeah, I think it's the timestamp thing that I did that's causing the stuck at the end. So maybe that wasn't a great experiment to do at the same time as we're doing clinging, right? We'll see if there are actually extra fails or or what. Apple Keynote. Oh, it's like WWDC right now or something. BSV is the future of the internet. I don't even know what that stands for. Seems like a file format. I think BST is the future of the internet, where BST stands for Bengal Spice Tea. Boy, this many test is not really going faster with the time step change either, which is weird. Like, maybe we just spend a long time loading. My laptop is getting really hot. It like it's starting to smell weird. So if the stream goes down, that's what happened. It's like I'm just starting to smell like a plasticky smell, you know? Yeah, I mean, it does seem like most of the levels are okay. We'll see what it looks like. Anyone got tips for writers getting into the industry? Like literally a writer in video games? That is not really gonna work. Almost nobody hires writers. Yeah, it's just not. I mean, you could try. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I like the people who write AAA games, like the game that everyone's so happy about right now, The Last of Us 2. I mean, they have to come from somewhere. In the old days, they would have experience writing outside games. Today, I don't actually know where they come from. How do you assert the graphical tests? You don't. You just make sure that they actually render, and then you're kind of looking at the screen and making sure it looks okay. Yeah, it does, like between levels, we are just kind of pausing loading meshes and stuff. So I think maybe we need to attack that. Although it might be something about level initialization that is not necessarily about loading. I don't know. Games with good writing. I cannot, yeah, I don't know. What is happening right now is we're waiting for this long test to complete. And then we're going to see if anything broke. T is going to be done in a second, and our BST future of the internet will be ready. Mass Effect 1 and 2 had decent writing. I didn't play Mass Effect 1, but I played Mass Effect 2. I would say it had okay writing for a video game. You have to put the for a video game qualifier there, or it's not an accurate statement. Why is my tea not boiling yet? What is going on? Oh, because I left it. If you want to succeed in the game industry, don't leave the teapot spout whistler thing open, or else it won't whistle. Look at all these levels. It's all these levels I haven't played, man. Oh, that one's broken. Wait, what is even going on there? There's like 3 exits. Dude, I think Zach just makes a lot of levels. He must be loading something big now. Oh, magnitudes. Haha. Oh man, if we're only on magnitudes now, we've got some more to go. Although maybe the order isn't really the same every time. Let me plug in my mouse. I tried to put wokeness in Last of Us 2. Oh, that's why the critic reviews are so high then. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I don't know. Like I said, I have no opinion on the game. I don't generally play that whole genre of game, so Yeah, I feel like it's a time step thing for some reason. Maybe time step the longer time step is causing mirrors to fail for some reason. I don't know why that would be. But now it's going to be annoying going through the extra fails and verifying because that didn't have anything to do with clinging, obviously. Well, actually, we did add it falling, but hopefully not in a way that anything changed. Do switched statements automatically or generally compile to jump tables? It depends on your compiler. A jump table is not necessarily that fast on a modern CPU. So for a short to medium sized switch statement, then like actually if statements are probably faster. Like if you imagine doing a binary tree of if statements, that's pretty fast and allows your processor's branch predictor to work. Um, I don't know, but that's the kind of decision that it just gets made based on the particular CPU and how the compiler does things. Well, falling is involved in pushing things into water, for example. But yeah, I don't think that's it. I think it's a time step thing. I think our time step experiment was risky. Apple wheelchair. Yeah. Apple basically has to become Sears and sell everything in order to keep growing. I mean, they have to keep growing and everybody has a phone, so what are they going to do, man? I am definitely seeing a problem with mirrors. So I think it's something about mirrors. I don't know what it would be, but is there some time after mirror teleporting that you can't move? Yeah, I mean, in general, a teleport does take time, but if you try to move during that time, it should get buffered up for afterward. What I suspect is that maybe, okay, there is a weird thing about teleporting. There's a clause about teleporting fast-moving objects, but then that wouldn't come into play with just the player walking around. Dude, look at all these new levels. You know, it could just be, so I'm running all this off my old SSD, which might be just too slow at this point. Maybe I should move all the game over to the new one. I should do that before next stream and we'll just see if it makes a difference. Yeah, okay, so we definitely have a mirror problem. All right, here we go. Look at all these mirror levels that failed. Or actually, I think it's just teleporting generally. Toggler 00 is also a teleport level. All right, so we expected probably about 13 fails. Some. So let me go back in. We're going to take out this time step thing. Oh, guys, I'm stupid. Actually, no, I'm not stupid. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. I mean, I might be stupid, but not because of the thing that I thought. All right. I'm going to make a new release build. We're going to go look at all of these and, you know, they probably will work. Now, it is still a bug in the game. See, here's the thing. It is still a bug in the game because I think mirrors should work fine with this time step change. So the question is, why don't they? Why don't they? All right. So these two are expected fails. Yeah. So probably all these will succeed when we run them. Maybe not this one. This one was a spurious fail. No, that worked too. Druid Stone broken. Let's try this one. This one has a thief, so that made me nervous. Okay. This one probably is broken, but it is probably broken due to the movement being different because like okay, I actually don't remember. I don't remember how to do this one. But right, but the thief is probably pulling something off one of the edges and then grabbing on. Okay, let's see. It can't really be. Okay, people could stand on the thief's head, right? We established this. So to get this guy downstairs, and now the thief has this problem. That I don't know how to solve. Or maybe, no, because you can't. All right, for the interest of, I've solved this level before, so for the interest of expediency, we're just gonna watch the playthrough. Because there's enough confusion. Oh, okay. That's a, yes, that is a better way to get the guy down. Wait, what? Why did the monster die right there? What? Oops. Why is the thief jumping off? What the hell? So we got to go here, there. That guy falls. And honestly, we could do this. So we don't have to go all the way out there. We do this. Why does that monster die? Doesn't make any sense. That's the actual problem with this level, is that monster dying. They die when pushed off a cliff? No, they should just go down. So that might be an inadvertently added mistake. We're going to put that at the top here. And we're going to go through the rest of these, which are mostly, oops, which are mostly going to be fine. Oh, let's turn back the test speed. Yeah, it was the time step thing, which I don't have an explanation for. I'm going to have to make a note about that. In fact, let me do this now. If we increase the max time step like this, several mirror levels fail playback. Why? It should not happen. Okay. So we did these two. That's fine. This one's a known break. This one's probably fine. That's a mirror level. If the fog ever frickin' clears. Okay. This one has been a spurious fail in the past. Like it works sometimes, not other times. No. Oh, this one involves the thief dragging stuff. All right. Dude, the frame rate's so low. It's probably the fog. All right. So see there, I'm going to tap it a little extra. That should work on both playthroughs. Actually, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I think. Got to do that first. I think I can just do this. All right, so we fixed that one. And then all of these are known fails, I think. Pretty sure about this one too. Yeah. Okay, so the only real one is this one. So we're going to pop open a debug build and figure out why that frickin' monster dies. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Let me think about it though. So the thief pulls the monster and is actually clinging to the monster as they fall, which is weird, right? And so the question though is just, oh no, she shouldn't be clinging to the monster because she was supported by protection. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see why this monster dies. Will there be the great tower type of level? I don't know. There's going to be a lot of levels, okay? This game will have a lot of levels. No, there's no like fatal fall. It's just depends on what you fall into. So I'm getting hungry. Okay. So let's see how we end up there. Whoops. We don't want to break point and start falling. Okay, do kill. Post move reevaluate. Why is weight 2? Okay. Okay, this is ridiculous. So what's happening is way single stack was written before any of the clinging. And the way that works is it just looks for anyone that we're supporting and assumes that's on our head. But someone who's clinging isn't on our head, right? And so we have the thief, and the priest is standing on the thief's head for a weight of 2. And way single stack is assuming that those are on the monster's head as opposed to clinging to the monster. And it's saying 2 is greater than what the monster can carry, which is 1, and so it dies. So remember what I was saying earlier in the stream about you add just one thing and it has these ramifications everywhere? Well, here you go. So here, way single stack, we do want to count clinging if it's further up, all right? But not if it's like at the base of it. Collect full support stack. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's go there. Okay, that succeeded. WTF is that? It's how you succeed in the game industry. What do you think? What do you think it is? If it doesn't look to you like it's how you succeed in the game industry, then maybe you don't know everything. All right. Okay. I've never really used this fog before. Um, so the problem is this doesn't affect the background. So it doesn't really help that much. Because we don't have art in the background. So I'm not sure that this really helps very much right now with playability. We could try putting a big thing back there, like whoops, okay, well, we didn't want to cut the level. Like, I don't know. I mean, it helps a little, honestly, right? I don't know if we're going to keep this, but let's try. Whoa, nope, nope. Okay, try that again. I mean, we can just put a frickin' ocean plane in, if I'm being honest. I mean, does it help? I guess it does, right? Why doesn't that sky do something? Do I have to do something to the sky to make it appear? What was it called? Just grab a sky from a known level, and then we'll go back here, delete the one we did, we'll paste this one. It's a very bright sky. Why does this never do anything? It works in the editor. Visible in game. It's maybe a little bright though. Let's try the default. Okay, now that we know that that's the trick, we'll try default sky, visible in game. All right. Maybe we can delete this back wall now. I don't know. It's definitely better. Actually, we don't need that very far behind, do we? Do we? Okay, well, we've, I think, helped with spatial understanding as much as we can do right now. Wow, the sky's really bright. What about this level? This one isn't really hard to understand because they're all the same height and it just works. Oops. So I think you got to tone down the fog a little bit. What? This doesn't. This is like relative to the camera in some way. What? Oh, you know what? This is really old. I'm using the wrong fog entity, guys. Am I not? I thought there was a volumetric fog. fog volume. Okay. So guys, I was using the old technology here. I was thinking like, wow, this really isn't doing what I wanted. Okay, so fog volume. How do I say how big it is? I see all these things. Oops. So I can't see it. I put it way back there. Okay, how do we do this? There's no freaking mesh on this ever. Why do we have a marker? Do not know how to use the fog volume. I guess this is supposed to be a thing that artists make a mesh. So again, if I go to another level, grab one, right? Right? So I don't really know, not used this before. Doesn't seem to really be doing anything as I turn all the doodads up. Why not? We sure have fog here. Oh, we have one of those as well. Oh, maybe you use both of these. Right, okay. The old fog entity will use the volume if it exists. Otherwise, it'll use camera space coordinates. I get it. I get it. So okay. It's kind of some intense fog here. Let's turn this down. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to copy these because I don't know what reasonable parameters are. We're going to copy both of these from here. So we're going to go copy, paste, and then copy, Paste. I pasted that way over there, but okay, now for some reason that didn't like do it. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, I see. Okay, so the distance factors on the fog entity are still like relevant. Seems weird, but okay. Okay. It's sort of kind of don't understand how this works. Kind of looks to me like maybe it's not totally working. Oh, no, that must be the, okay. Wait. Maybe we don't want all these weird parameters. What if oh wait, no, not the start distance. I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand the parameters. Maybe we need to make them less hacky. Okay, so less density. Okay, so this doesn't affect anything. I don't know what that does. Whoa. Smoggy. Okay, so these two parameters, right, I see. I kind of don't feel like this is working right though, shape-wise. Like it just, like see, we only see the near part of the freaking cube until we go in. So I wonder if there's some kind of like, I don't know, man. Hmm. Well, it's good enough for now. We just wanted to make the level work. It just looks like we only see. Like, is that going to help? Maybe. Wait, where's the. So why is it fogging these guys? If the volume. Like, see, the volume. I don't understand how this works at all. Like, the volume is only doing a little bit of volume. But if I delete it. Oh no. Okay, the other fog is still there. I don't know, guys. Um, I don't understand the fog volumes. We're going to leave it like this. It's a little too foggy. Yeah. Right. I see why. So it was high density because we were just putting the end height real high. Like, why is this so different in the editor? Yeah, it's not that different now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Like this camera relatives, like what? That's not. That's all. I've monkeyed with it for too long. Aren't I interested in a multiplayer video game as a next project? Why? Why do you think that I would do that? Why do you think I am not? Why are you saying aren't? Yo, Pano or you, if you think this is not proper game development, then you can go make your own game and see how it goes. Like, yes, it looks like I'm fiddling with something and not making a lot of progress in how the level looks, and that's true. But what I'm doing right now is thinking, as the art director of this game, what are these fog tools that we supposedly have, and how hard are they to use? And do I need to have a meeting where we revise them so that the team can actually use them to do things that are physically plausible? Because everything here seems to be camera relative, and this is very unpleasing to me, right? So whereas you don't see, okay, if you're sitting here watching me fiddle with this thing, you're not seeing any of the thought process behind what I'm doing, and you're not seeing what I will go off and do later today in response to this. So you really don't, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say about it. Oh, this level of smog, it must take place in China. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get like fog around the bottoms that goes up, and um, it's not really working. I mean, dude, my first professional game was a multiplayer game. Like I've been there. I've been there probably before you were born. Maybe not that long ago, but a while ago. Would I do a multiplayer game again? Maybe. Um, there are issues. Like on the plus side, you can make money making multiplayer games. On the minus side, your game maybe doesn't live that long because somebody 10 years from now can't really pick it up and play it because there's nobody else playing it. So, eh, eh. How many meetings do I normally hold? Uh, Not that many, just maybe a couple a week. I probably should have more than I do. Hmm. Am I planning on opening up new genres again? I mean, I'm trying to do the most interesting and relevant thing that I see at any given time. That doesn't always mean trying to do a wacky, different kind of gameplay. There are other ways to do this, um, but sometimes I don't know. You just replicate minimum amount of variables. No, it's a lot more complicated than that doing multiplayer. Do I ever go to schools for speaking engagements? I used to sometimes. It depends on the school and stuff. time for me to put some French fries from last night in the microwave. Any design questions, on topic design questions? Besides that, it's easy. If you think multiplayer at high quality is easy, you have different standards of quality than me, or you haven't done it. It is not easy. Oh, now you're saying if you use an Unreal Engine plugin, then it's easy? Okay, whatever, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to be too confrontational about it, but like, that's not even really true because, again, if you make an Unreal Engine game, right, and you just turn on networking with default settings, it's not going to be that good. It's just not. Quality wise, no. And it especially will not work by default in large, high traffic situations. It requires you to do a lot of engineering. Like, you want to have a lot of players in your game. What you're going to get by default is not going to be that good. It can't be that good because the engine doesn't know what's important in your game. You know what's important in your game. Making a house is no, or just ask a company to make a house for you. Making a laptop isn't hard. Look, here's my laptop, everybody. I bought it on Amazon. I made a laptop by buying it on Amazon. Yeah. All right. So weather's not too bad outside. Okay. Let me send, well, let me commit these. Oh, let's put these levels. Are still updating. I guess they did graphics for Habit Break. Wait, why is this still here? Oh, wait, that is, okay, that is called Death from Above, but it is not a DFA. It's not actual, yeah, long story. Okay, um, this is one of my levels. Yeah. Yeah, we need to have conversations about some things. Well, the scrapies are broken here as well. I have a feeling I'm not going to like how those are set up. Technically, we're going to have to fix them. Okay, so part of this, so this level it's getting really hard to read. Part of it is maybe the material still being messed up. Part of it is that mirror down there is not very bright. The water is weird. Yeah, I don't know. If the water was like not like so nuclear blue, it would be pretty different. Although, is this, wait, this isn't using an ocean entity, so this is like what they actually put there. Ugh. Yeah, we have to have a conversation about this at some point. Although I think this level was done a little while back before before all the parameters changed. So the water is probably not supposed to be nuclear, etc. Okay. So I just wanted to see that real fast. Keep getting distracted. Okay. It's upstairs. Okay. Great. No check-in, of course. Just put that in the to-do. Because again, we don't know if we're going to keep this, so I don't want to do a ton of engineering for it. All right, everyone, that might be toward the end of the stream. If there are any questions, etc. Real questions. The game will be released on Linux, I don't know. It's not a priority. Linux gets like 1% of sales, not even that. Not even 1%. Am I going to make more videos like how to game graphics work? I don't know. I mean, I made that one because it was just an idea that I had off the cuff to do. We could do more like that if I uh, think of something, you know. Vulkan will change this. I doubt it. The problem isn't Vulkan or GL or whatever. Problem is the people on Linux do not pay for quality. That has always been true. All right. Thanks everybody for coming by. See you later.